Ava, a small business owner in the fashion industry who had always believed that a visually appealing website and social media posts were the key to success. She had a growing online store and some loyal customers, but she was struggling to bring in new ones. She felt her sales were flat, and despite her hard work, her marketing efforts didn't seem to be paying off as much as she had hoped. Ava had heard about the power of copywriting, but didn't fully understand how it could make a difference in her business. One day, she stumbled upon the Adweek Copywriting Handbook by Joseph Sugarman. Intrigued by the title, she began reading the book and immediately realized that she had been missing a critical element in her marketing strategy. The book opened her eyes to the world of copywriting and how it could transform her advertising campaigns. As she absorbed Sugarman's lessons, Ava began to implement the principles he shared, starting with the basics of persuasive writing and moving to more advanced techniques. Within weeks, she began to see a change in her business. Her sales started climbing, her email open rates improved, and her website traffic increased significantly. Ava's success story is a testament to the power of effective copywriting. And in this summary, we will explore the core lessons of the Adweek Copywriting Handbook and how Ava, like you, can harness the power of words to transform your marketing efforts. Chapter 1. The Power of Persuasion. Copywriting as a Tool for Influence. Ava's journey into the world of effective copywriting began when she read the Adweek Copywriting Handbook by Joseph Sugarman. One of the most powerful lessons she learned was that copywriting isn't just about selling a product, it's about persuasion. Sugarman emphasizes that at its core, good copywriting taps into human emotions, desires, and psychology. The ultimate goal isn't simply to inform, but to convince the reader to take action. Whether it's making a purchase, signing up for a newsletter, or clicking a link. Before reading Sugarman's book, Ava had viewed her website more as a digital display, a way to show off her products rather than persuade her audience. However, she quickly realized that persuasion was a missing element in her marketing strategy. Sugarman explains that persuasive copy speaks directly to the reader's needs and desires, creating a bond of trust and understanding. It draws the reader in, engaging their emotions and providing a clear incentive to take action. Ava began to see her copy in a new light. Instead of focusing solely on the features of her products, she shifted her attention to how her offerings made her customers feel. She framed her products not just as comfortable and stylish, but as things that could make people feel confident, empowered, or relaxed. This emotional appeal created a deeper connection with her audience, making her marketing more compelling and effective. Tips for persuasive copywriting. 1. Appeal to emotions. The most effective copy speaks to the emotions of your audience. People don't make decisions based on logic alone. They are driven by how something makes them feel. Use language that evokes strong emotional responses, whether it's excitement, security, or curiosity. Explanation. By connecting emotionally with your audience, you create a bond that goes beyond the product itself. This emotional pull makes it more likely that they will take action as they feel personally invested. 2. Focus on benefits, not features. Customers care less about the technical details of a product and more about how it can improve their lives. Shift your focus from listing features to describing the benefits and how they solve your audience's problems or fulfill their desires. Explanation. When people can visualize how your product will enhance their life, they are more likely to feel compelled to make a purchase. For example, instead of saying, "Our shoes are made with premium leather," say, "Step confidently into your day with shoes that feel as good as they look." 3. Create urgency. Persuasive copy often includes a sense of urgency, encouraging the reader to take action before they miss out. This could be a limited time offer, an exclusive deal, or limited availability. Explanation. Urgency motivates action. When people feel like they might miss out on something valuable, they are more likely to act quickly. This urgency taps into the fear of missing out. FOMO, a powerful psychological trigger. 4. Build trust and credibility. Good copywriting also involves building trust with your audience. This can be achieved by including testimonials, customer reviews, or mentioning any guarantees or warranties that reduce the risk for the consumer. Explanation. Trust is a critical element in persuasion. When your audience believes you are credible and reliable, they are more likely to follow through on the call to action. 5. Use a strong call to action, CTA. Every piece of persuasive copy should end with a clear and actionable, CTA. Whether it's buy now, sign up today, or learn more, the CTA should make it clear what the reader should do next. Explanation. A CTA gives the reader a clear next step. Without it, the persuasive power of your copy may be lost, as the reader may not know what to do after reading your message. Effective copywriting goes beyond selling a product. It's about persuasion. By tapping into emotions, focusing on benefits, and creating urgency, Ava learned how to craft copy that resonated with her audience and prompted them to take action. Persuasion is a powerful tool that can turn a simple marketing message into a compelling reason for potential customers to engage with your brand. Chapter 2. The Art of the Headline. Grab attention immediately. Ava's marketing skills took a significant leap when she embraced the importance of headlines. A key lesson from Joseph Sugarman's The Adweek Copywriting Handbook. Sugarman emphasizes that the headline is the most critical element of any ad or marketing material. It's the very first thing a potential customer sees, and if it doesn't capture their attention, the rest of the ad doesn't matter. Sugarman's advice is simple. If your headline doesn't stop the reader in their tracks, it's not doing its job. The headline serves as the hook that draws readers in, making them want to know more. It must be compelling, intriguing, and promise a benefit that speaks to the reader's needs, desires, or pain points. A weak or generic headline will likely be ignored, while a strong one will immediately engage the reader's interest. Sugarman stresses the importance of making the headline benefit-driven, showing the reader what's in it for them right away. Incorporating this into her marketing strategy, Ava stopped relying on vague and generic phrases like "shop now" or "new arrivals." Instead, she began crafting headlines that immediately address the emotional appeal and desires of her target audience. For example, she might use "transform your look with our new fall collection" or "feel confident in every outfit you wear." These headlines directly spoke to her customers' emotional needs, whether it was the desire for confidence or the excitement of a new season. Tips for writing compelling headlines. 1. Make it benefit-driven. Your headline should immediately convey how your product or service benefits the reader. Instead of just stating what your product is, focus on how it will make the reader's life better. Explanation. By focusing on the benefits, you show the reader why they should care. This creates an immediate connection, making them more likely to engage with your content. 2. Use emotional triggers. A headline should appeal to the emotions of the reader, whether it's solving a problem, fulfilling a desire, or addressing a pain point. Your headline should make the reader feel something strong. Explanation. Emotions drive action. When your headline evokes emotions like excitement, urgency, or curiosity, it compels the reader to read further, increasing the likelihood of conversion. 3. Be clear and direct. While creativity can be powerful, clarity is key. A confusing or overly complex headline can turn potential readers away. Make sure your message is straightforward and easy to understand. Explanation. People are busy and have limited attention spans. A clear, direct headline ensures that your message is understood quickly and doesn't require extra effort from the reader. 4. Use numbers and specifics. Headlines with numbers or specifics tend to perform better because they promise something tangible. For example, I get 50% off your first purchase, or 5 simple steps to a healthier lifestyle. Explanation. Numbers provide clarity and set expectations. They make your headline feel more concrete and actionable, making it easier for the reader to decide to engage. 5. Test multiple headlines. Don't settle for the first headline you come up with. Testing different headlines can help you determine which one resonates the most with your audience. Explanation. By testing multiple headlines, you can see which ones perform best and adjust your strategy accordingly. A/B testing is an effective way to find out what works and optimize your campaigns. A great headline is the gateway to your ad's success. By focusing on benefits, using emotional triggers, and keeping things clear and direct, you can craft headlines that capture attention and compel action. As Ava learned, a strong headline is essential for making an immediate impact and getting your audience to engage with your message. 3. Focus on benefits, not features. Sugarman emphasizes that one of the biggest mistakes many marketers make is focusing too much on the features of a product rather than its benefits. Ava had fallen into this trap in the past, describing her clothing line as made from high-quality cotton or designed with the latest trends. While these were certainly important features, they didn't resonate with her audience as much as they should have. In the Adweek Copywriting Handbook, Sugarman stresses that customers don't care about features. They care about what those features can do for them. They want to know how the product will improve their lives, solve a problem, or enhance their experiences. Ava began to shift her approach by focusing on the benefits of her products rather than just listing features. Instead of, "Our dresses are made from high-quality cotton," she started saying things like, "Our dresses are so comfortable. You'll feel like you're wearing nothing at all," or "Look effortlessly chic with our timeless designs." These kinds of benefit-driven messages spoke directly to her customers' desires, making her copy more persuasive and appealing. Tip: when writing copy, always focus on the benefits of your product or service. Show your customers how it will improve their lives, solve their problems, or fulfill their desires. Chapter 4. The Power of Storytelling. Creating Connection. One of the most transformative insights Ava gained from the Adweek Copywriting Handbook was the power of storytelling in copywriting. Joseph Sugarman highlights that storytelling is one of the most effective ways to engage readers, build trust, and establish a strong emotional connection with them. Unlike dry facts or product features, stories captivate attention and are far more memorable. Initially, Ava believed storytelling was only for novels or movies, but Sugarman showed her that stories could be just as impactful in advertising. Instead of simply promoting her clothing line, Ava began to weave a narrative around each product. For example, instead of just selling a dress, she told the story of how it was designed, perhaps inspired by a memorable trip or created for women who wanted to feel confident and beautiful. This approach transformed her marketing from transactional to relational. Moreover, storytelling enabled Ava to illustrate how her products fit into her customers' lives. She shared stories about how women felt empowered or transformed after wearing her dresses. This narrative approach humanized her brand and made customers feel like they were not just buying a product, but becoming part of a larger, more meaningful story. Tips for using storytelling in your marketing. 1. Create a relatable narrative. Your story should resonate with your audience's emotions, desires, and experiences. Whether it's about how your product was created or the impact it has on your customers, the story should be something your audience can relate to. Explanation. Relatable stories create emotional bonds. When people connect with your narrative, they are more likely to trust your brand and feel motivated to take action. 2. Make your product a character in the story. Position your product or service as part of a larger journey or transformation. Instead of focusing only on its features, show how it helps the customer achieve a goal or solve a problem. Explanation. People are more likely to engage with a story where the product plays a meaningful role. This shift from selling a product to telling a story makes your product feel essential to the customer's life. 3. Use personal or authentic stories. Share personal experiences or authentic customer stories that show how your product has made a difference in someone's life. These stories should feel genuine and true to your brand. Explanation. Authenticity builds trust. When customers see that your brand values honesty and real experiences, they are more likely to connect emotionally and feel that your product is worth their investment. 4. Show, don't just tell. Instead of listing product features, use storytelling to show how those features make a difference. For example, describe a day in the life of a customer who uses your product or recount a transformative experience that your product facilitates. Explanation. Showing allows customers to envision themselves using the product, making it easier for them to see its value. This approach paints a vivid picture of how the product will enhance their lives. 5. Keep it concise and focused. While storytelling is important, it should be concise. Make sure the story is relevant to the product and focuses on how it benefits the customer. Avoid unnecessary tangents that can detract from the message. Explanation. Attention spans are short, so a concise story ensures that the reader remains engaged without losing interest. Focusing on the most impactful aspects of the story keeps the message clear and strong. Storytelling is an essential tool for building a deep, emotional connection with your audience. By creating relatable narratives and positioning your product as a key element of the story, you can humanize your brand and make it more memorable. As Ava learned, storytelling transforms marketing from a simple transaction into an engaging, relationship-building experience. 5. The importance of a strong call to action, CTA, one of the most critical elements of any marketing campaign, according to Sugarman, is the call to action, CTA. The CTA is the part of the ad that tells the reader exactly what they should do next. Whether it's clicking a link, filling out a form, or making a purchase, the CTA is where the rubber meets the road. Sugarman argues that a strong, clear CTA can significantly increase conversions and drive results. Ava had used CTAs in her ads before, but after reading Sugarman's advice, she realized they weren't compelling enough. She would simply write things like, "Click here," or "Shop now," which weren't powerful enough to encourage immediate action. Inspired by Sugarman's suggestions, Ava started writing more persuasive CTAs. Instead of "Shop now," she might say, "Get your perfect look today," or "Join the exclusive club of fashionistas. Shop now." These CTAs conveyed urgency, excitement, and a sense of exclusivity, encouraging readers to act right away. Tip: ensure your CTAs are clear, compelling, and action-oriented. Encourage readers to take immediate action by emphasizing benefits and creating a sense of urgency. Chapter 6. Testing and refining your copy. Ava's journey into copywriting was dramatically enhanced when she learned from Joseph Sugarman's The Adweek Copywriting Handbook that effective copywriting is a continuous, iterative process. Before discovering Sugarman's advice, Ava had believed that once an ad was created, the job was finished. However, Sugarman emphasized that successful copywriters never stop testing and optimizing. This realization completely shifted Ava's perspective on writing and advertising as she learned to prioritize ongoing improvement through A/B testing and careful tracking of ad performance metrics. Sugarman's key point was that copywriting is not about creating a perfect ad in one go. It's about consistently refining and adjusting based on real-world results. Through testing different versions of her copy, Ava could identify the most compelling combinations of headlines, calls to action, CTAs, offers, and other ad elements. Over time, this allowed her to consistently improve the effectiveness of her marketing campaigns, as each test provided new insights into what worked best for her audience. Ava applied Sugarman's teachings by focusing on testing every aspect of her ads. Tips for testing and refining your copy. 1. Test different headlines. Explanation. The headline is the first impression a reader gets of your ad. It must immediately capture their attention. Testing various headlines can help. You find the one that sparks curiosity or directly addresses a need, thereby driving higher engagement. Experiment with different types of emotional appeals, like urgency, curiosity, or the promise of benefits, to see which resonates the most. 2. Experiment with calls to action, CTAs. Explanation. The CTA is the action step you want your audience to take. Testing different CTAs, whether it's "Shop now," "Learn more," or "Get your free consultation," allows you to see which wording encourages the highest level of conversion. Be specific in your CTA to make it clear what the audience should do next, and consider adding urgency to motivate quicker action. 3. Try various offers. Explanation. Offers are a powerful way to drive conversions. Different types of offers, such as discounts, limited time promotions, or free trials, can appeal to varying customer motivations. By testing several types of offers, you can determine which one delivers the most value to your audience, driving more immediate action. 4. Track key metrics. Without measuring your ad's performance, testing becomes ineffective. Metrics like click-through rates, conversion rates, and sales figures are crucial in understanding which variations of your ads are working best. Consistently monitoring these metrics helps you make informed decisions and refine your copy based on real performance data. 5. Refine based on results. Explanation. Testing is an ongoing cycle. After analyzing your results, implement changes based on what worked and what didn't. By continuously optimizing your ads, you'll enhance their performance over time. Sugarman's principle that copywriting should be an evolving process of testing and refining resonated deeply with Ava. She learned that success in copywriting doesn't happen from a one-time perfect ad. Instead, it's the result of continual improvement based on real-world data. By embracing A/B testing and carefully tracking the results of her campaigns, Ava ensured that her copy became more effective over time. Conclusion: the Adweek Copywriting Handbook by Joseph Sugarman gave Ava the tools she needed to transform her business through the power of persuasive writing. By understanding the psychology behind successful copywriting and applying the principles of persuasion, benefits-focused messaging, storytelling, and strong CTAs, Ava was able to significantly boost her sales and connect with her audience in a more meaningful way. Sugarman's timeless wisdom shows that copywriting is both an art and a science, and when done effectively, it can be a game changer for businesses of all sizes. If you want to create ads that don't just look good, but actually drive results, the lessons in the Adweek Copywriting Handbook are invaluable.